Hey everybody, we're starting our back workout today with 10 minutes of cardio. I wanted to go ahead and start this video and let everybody know that as you can see through my Instagram posts and everything, I'll be doing the Colorado Cup in 7 weeks. So stay tuned, check us out on YouTube at Fit Necessity, like, comment, subscribe, follow us through.
Alrighty everybody, as you can see here, I've started my back workout with assisted pull-ups. I like this exercise especially for warming up. It kind of takes a little bit of the weight off and allows you to get a higher rep range, making it a little bit easier to get that back ready for the heavy sets. And here's my wife Bethlehem doing the same exercise. If you can see here, she gets a nice good stretch at the bottom, good deep squeeze at the top. You don't want to take it too fast. Make sure you take your time and focus on the exercise to get the maximum benefit. Alright, moving into our next exercise, I'm going to do a second warm-up with assisted close grip pull-ups. I really like this exercise also. I get an even better, deeper squeeze with this one. But keep in mind to make sure you're getting a good stretch at the bottom. Alright, we're moving into some heavier weight now that the back is warmed up. I'm still not going too heavy because today I was wanting to make sure and focus on getting as deep a squeeze as possible. I really want to bring out that definition for the competition. Alright, here's my wife again. She's going to be doing the same exercise. She's very good for using for demonstration purposes because of the fact that she's got an incredible back. She's got a lot of definition. As you can see here, you can really see what muscles are worked and trained the best doing this exercise. You can see how deep of a squeeze she's getting, kind of pausing at the bottom. Nice good stretch at the top. And she's got a lot of muscle tone. Alrighty, this is going to be our last pull down exercise. It's going to be a behind the head lat pull. I really like this exercise because it helps bring out a lot of definition. I feel a lot of people kind of lack on this exercise. It really makes the rhomboids pop, the trapezius, gives a lot of muscle separation, so I really enjoy this exercise. Looking at this, it's actually really incredible because of the fact that it's been years since I got to work out with my wife, and she's only been working out with me for about 3 weeks, and this is already the progress she has made. Eating pretty much donuts and junk food all the time. Alright, we are finished with pull down movements and we've now moved to rowing. I decided to go ahead and take my hoodie off because I was sweating pretty hard. I've got a good pump going now and I'm ready for the rest of the workout. So during my workouts, I tend to switch things up quite a bit so that my body does not get used to the exercises that I'm doing. I may do different kinds of rep ranges, go up and down in weight in different ways. I'm really just trying to get a lot of volume in and just shock the muscles and always keep things changing so that I don't hit a plateau. Here, I decided to start with a plate and 25 pounds. And go up to 2 plates and then 2 plates and a quarter, 3 plates, and then drop all the way back down to make sure I got a really nice, good pump going, real good burn. I got a huge pump on this exercise. I absolutely loved what I decided to do here. Give it a try. Man, at this point in this set, I was so exhausted, but I had to keep pulling. Absolutely loving the pump and the burn that I'm getting on my way back down the weights. I know that I can make it through it. I pretty much just shut my mind off and just keep pulling. Absolutely love it. As you can see, everything she seems to do is with perfect form. Nice, good, deep squeeze at the back, real good stretch at the front, and you can't beat a good form like that. Right now she's in the middle of trying to put on a little bit of muscle mass. I think she's doing absolutely wonderful. Man, this girl is so strong. I don't know if you can see here, but she is doing a landmine pull with 245s on the bar. She ends up finishing this exercise, unfortunately didn't get it on video, with 2 plates and a quarter. Unbelievable strength. Of course, I gotta stop in the middle of everything, do a little bit of posing. Still need to work on my technique a little bit. Definitely absolutely loving my physique at this point. Probably the leanest I've ever been in my life. I'm making so much progress day by day. I'm really excited. I'm pushing myself literally to my limits and past. So I'm just gonna keep on going. Alrighty, absolutely love this exercise. It is a seated wide grip lat row. It's really great for building a lot of size on the upper back, a lot of back thickness. Alright, this is pretty much going to sum up our back workout. This will be the last exercise we do, and then we will be moving to traps. I'm going to do 2 major movements for traps, and that'll be pretty much all I require. Alright, so our first exercise for traps is just going to be a regular dumbbell shrug, but I decided to go ahead and try to increase my intensity today, so I started with 70s, moved my way to 80s, 90s, 100s, and then I decided to stop there, give myself a 10-second break, and go ahead and start with the 100s, move my way all the way back down to 70s, and I did this for 3 different sets. You can imagine my traps were pretty darn exhausted, but I know that I'm going to make a lot of gains doing this. Alright, for my last workout of the day, I'm going to be doing, I don't know exactly what these are called, but I'm just going to call them reverse cable crossover flies. It's really going to be kind of a back movement, a rear deltoid movement, and a trap movement all in one, rhomboid. I really like the way this felt. It's kind of my first time doing it, but I got a really good squeeze, finished off the traps real good, kind of worked the rear delts, which always need hit, and it's a hard muscle group to hit. So.
Alright everybody, we finished back day, did about 6 sets, or 6 exercises, 4 sets each, focusing on a 10 to 12 rep range, really focused on form today, trying to get to the striations in the back, pop it as much as possible. Pretty dang exhausted. We did 20 minutes of stair step whenever we got done with doing the back, and now I've got about 20 more minutes here on the treadmill. I've done 10 already, so pretty much about an hour and a half of cardio today. Right now, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm cutting 7 weeks out. My macros are still a little bit high. Have room to drop, but I'm cutting pretty good, so I'm not going to do that yet. I think that currently my protein is setting about 300 grams a day. My carbs are about 250, and my fats are about anywhere between 60 and 85 grams. Making my calorie count anywhere between 25 and 2,800. I'm losing pretty good amount of weight each day. No muscle mass loss that I see. As far as carbs, I'm not doing any kind of refeed days yet. I'm pretty much just keeping my carbs a little bit higher until I feel like I need to drop them more. So that pretty much sums it up. I'm going to finish up my cardio here, drink my post-workout shake and go home, eat my last meal and go to bed. So thank you, stay tuned for more. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And check me out on Instagram at FitnessSD1. Check me out on YouTube at FitnessSD. Thank you.